one day are nice, huh?
That's what we're gonna have to do.
Dan was the same deal, you know, in that business. And, you probably use one.
The band that we can hire, they usually bring their own stuff that they're used for it to be inside, and all of a sudden it's just open and everything where it's just sounding new, but we're going to work on that. Okay. All right, the next thing we have is, back 3 or 4 years ago, we bought a travel trailer through the FEMA, through bids, and we said after we kept it a certain length of time, that if we couldn't find a real good use for it, that we were going to put it up for bids. And talking with Ted and everything, we're going to put it up for bids. We just need to find out, unless the council thinks of another reason we need to keep it. And we're going to put it up for bids, and we're going to get somebody to come up and give us the cost, and then we'll take bids for the next council meeting. If that's all right. If it is, Ted, you want to make a motion to accept bids on travel trailers next meeting?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to accept bids on the travel.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Any other discussion? All in favor by show of hands? Okay, the other big thing that I have on the pickup, I want us to look at, for Dale's truck, it's getting close, next year will be time to rotate his off, but I would like us to entertain the thought of looking at trying to get a trade-in on it before it gets so many miles on it that when we end up bidding them off, we get $300 or $400. And I would like us to look at possibly getting Hearn Ford and Chatham Motor Company to go ahead and issue us a bid with a trade-in on it and just find out what it is. Try to see. I have some estimates that we can get a trade-in anywhere between $5,000 and $7,000. And the new pickup would run us, with the trade-in and with the incentives for municipalities, would run us around $18,000 to $19,000. So if it's all right with the council, can we go ahead and look at taking bids, and then if we want to do it, we can do it, and we can accept it at the next meeting, or we can not and just roll on. Just kind of get us a price before it gets so many miles that it really has no value to us. What's that?
I'll make the motion that we look at taking it.
Is there a second?
A second.
Any other discussion?
It's gotta be a small truck, the same thing, guy.
Pickup. Like this, it'd be an extended cab where you can put more in it. Any other discussion? All in favor? One thing that you may be getting some calls about is that the water board has been working on their rules and regulations for the water board as far as shutting off delinquent payments and everything. The auditor has been on us very much so in trying to get this thing straight and everything. So there'll be a new set of rules. The payment is exactly the same. It's just the cutoff date is different, and it's going to be enforced very strictly. There's a new set of rules that will be mailed out to every single water utilities customer. They'll all get a set of the new rules and everything. So encourage people when they ask you if the rates are the same, everything's the same. It's just that we have to have we just can't let people go 60, 90 days without paying bills. It's just auditor just said we've got to do a lot of business, and that's what we're doing. So there's no action we need to take. I just wanted to inform you of that is going to go out into the next bills. Okay. All right. We have some visitors before we get with the sheriff's presentation. Barry, you or Ramon would like to speak to the council?
Not this time, hey, we just told it.
Okay.
Is it?
All right. Okay. All right. Then, anything else, Mr. Stevens, that you need to bring up?
I can't think of anything right now.
All right. Mr. Hayden, anything you need to bring up?
No, is it? One thing that you might be interested in, the mayor and I discussed in detail before the meeting, and I was under, he told me he talked about that this afternoon, and if there's anything that you would like to bring up, now would be the time to do it, but if you just want to see how the council works and have anything.
Well, the mayor assured me that the existing one would not be taken out. But I'm saying, I just had to go on what he says, and we'll see. I mean, I still say the possibility of maybe adding some. Of course, I know we run into this deal where people think, you know, it's too much, but then again, if you say one child may be crippled up or killed, I see the plus of what's a couple $1,000s for asphalt and a little bit of somebody's time. It's not gonna take you any longer. I mean, what's a few seconds to get to the house to slow down for a speed breaker? You know, if you run over somebody's child. I mean, you know, and if you think, I mean, I talked to Carl earlier this morning, if police in the streets will do a little bit more for it, you know, I'm all for it. I just feel like, you know, that there's some safety issues there, and there's some concerns, and I know some people will tell you, know, that they'd rather not get involved, they'd rather, you know, say, I really don't care one way or the other, whether you have them or if you take them out. But I do think they do good. I mean, it's a purpose for them. And at this time, like I say, we'll see, and like I say, I want to talk with some more of the residents in the neighborhood, and see, you know, I hadn't had a chance to talk to everybody, working and everything, just didn't have a chance to get around to everybody. But I want to see what the rest of what the other neighbors say.
For the benefit of the council that may not know what we're talking about speed breaks, and particularly here in Terry Heights. Speed breaks have been the subject of a great deal of discussion with the council for the last several meetings, and there was some concern and opinions in Terry Heights, and this is the way we deal with these things. I appreciate both of you.
I mean, the other deals that I've heard or requests that you've had for them in other parts of the town, I mean, I don't know their situation. I don't have, you know, I don't know, I don't live there. But I do live beside that road there, and I know what goes, you know, as far as how it's run around through there. And I'm sure a lot of this younger people that's traveling through, that's visiting with people, and when they leave, sometimes they have a little bit, you know, more speed than they need. And it just, you know, somehow or another, we just need to slow it down. Like, speaking for Mr. Fred Mazingo, I mean,